Straight full of shit. Hey y'all, what's up?
Wow.
Start out just like that. Welcome back to Black Graffiti. So today, what we talking about?
Well, today on Black Graffiti STL, we had to change the name.
We did. We
had
did.
to change the name because it was hard for
did.
people to find us as just being Black Graffiti.
So it should be a lot easier now.
So yeah, but today's topic is going to be about how being toxic is accepted and glorified, and mostly, I've been hearing about this typically from women. On the women's standpoint, they think it's great to be toxic. Like every man wants a toxic woman, and not really so from the men, because to women we are toxic. But let me just say that. But
in a different way, y'all be pissing us the fuck off. But keep going.
But yeah, the topic is generally how being toxic is accepted and glorified. So what do you think about that, Miss Jade?
Jamming over here. Okay, so look. Hey, free judgment. The judgment free. That's what I meant to say. So look, y'all tripping tonight. I'm sorry. So when it comes to being toxic,
we ain't even had it here.
Y'all can already tell, like, we do this stuff for real. Like, we do this shit for real. Like, it's off the rip. We don't rehearse. Like, whatever comes out, comes out. So enjoy it. Anyway, back to the topic. So being toxic, a lot of girls think that it's cute. So what I've kind of learned from it or seen from it, because I don't really make like a status saying, I'm so toxic, laugh out loud, or smiley face, or heart, or whatever type of little emoji with it. It can be like a girl feel like, oh, well, nigga, if you got some good dick, and you eat my pussy hella good, expect the bitch to be toxic. Okay? And it's like, damn, like, if it's like a little joke, whatever, that's cool. But some of them, like, really straight up mean that. They mean, like,
hell,
so you do that shit, like, they gonna be on some stalker ass shit, or they gonna be on one all the time.
What man
like, if you joking, okay, but like,
what man wants a stalker as a woman?
It don't have to just be on some stalker shit. It can just be on, like, just basically being petty. Like, okay, well, you did this to me, so because you had good dick, which apparent, like, this is my thing. If you didn't have good dick, would you be there? Probably not. So you want him to have good dick. So that shouldn't be a requirement for, okay, good dick equals being toxic. Good pussy eating skills equals being toxic. Good whatever ends up being toxic. Because you open my door all the time, bitch, I'm finna be toxic. Like,
so just any avenue, it's
anything
just
that's good,
toxic.
but it mainly seems like it's more towards like the sexual type shit. Like, then that means that they're gonna be toxic. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's cute. I feel like if you young, and I mean like 22, 23, younger,
it's pretty
like
young.
late teens. Like, okay, you got to be old enough to do what you do. Like 18 to like 23ish. Maybe 24. You gotta range. But if you're in your late 20s, especially 30 plus, this shit's not cute to be toxic. Like, I can take a joke. I'm not saying I can't take a joke, but like some of these females be like, that's some cute ass shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't think
even less than 23. That's still what are we setting up for the future?
I get it, but I'm saying that because everybody that's young, like when I was young, I did some, I don't know if you want to call it toxic, but I did some crazy ass shit, which I'm not going to disclose because it's none of y'all business, but just understand that I did that, okay?
It
ain't even got shit to do with you, just on every different level, okay? We're going to be 100% honest, but we finna get back to the topic of being toxic.
You can gotta hear the toxicity
so,
in the
look,
voice. You can
but
see
I
it.
wasn't, it's like it's glorified, though. That's the thing. Like, it's just out there, like, ooh, like, being toxic is a trait. Like, that's
every woman, it's like a fad. Every woman wants to be toxic, and like, I don't see how's that may get you the man you want, or that you, let's say, sexually attracted to, but it's not gonna give you that man. The one with like say the good job, the house, the cars.
It might temporarily, but it's not gonna get you married if that's the intention, if that's the goal. Right. If you just having fun, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like if and then this is the difference. I feel like some people, they be faking that they toxic. Like, have you ever seen a person on Facebook make a status or just people in general be acting a certain way, and you like, that is not you, bitch. You is not fucking toxic, bitch. You go to bed at 8:30 every night, bitch.
Like
you is not
like a little teddy bear, like a little cuddy bear.
You are not toxic. Like some people just try too hard, I guess, to fit in sometimes too. So that's kind of where my angle and my trouble is with it.
Well, yeah, everybody wanna feel a part of something. So they want to feel as if, hey, if I'm not toxic, then I can't get the man that I want. Or if I'm not toxic, then I can't get this, I can't hang with this group of friends. But more times than not, the guy will not pick the toxic woman. Now,
he picked the toxic woman to fuck and to be with for a little bit. I feel like
you won't be the main. You won't be the one that he shows off. So, you're just gonna be, like I said before, a jump off. You gonna be the one that he hit. And then keep it pushing, move around. Because the thing is, he don't want to deal with that every single day. You don't want to deal with someone being toxic. Every time you say something, they got a rebuttal to it. Every time you do something, they're acting crazy. Like, when did it become cool or acceptable to be crazy or act out of your norm?
To be toxic.
Like, when did we even make that maneuver? Like, let's all be toxic. Like, do you know what toxic really means and what it is? That's harmful to the body. Like, that makes no sense to me. You want to be harmful to somebody's outer being. I don't get that.
On purpose or just for, it's not like the nigga cheated on you or did some shit for you to like wild out.
Reason.
It's just, you just doing it just because.
Just off the whim.
Like, you don't have any emotions or feeling. Nothing happened to make you, it's not a cause or an effect. And vice versa type deal. You just doing it to be doing it. Like, that's not.
And most of y'all are getting this from, let's just be honest, social media and the media. Like, let's say this shit ain't even on no more. Well, I was gonna say Bad Girls Club. That's not even on no more. But Love and Hip Hop. Let's use that. Them females don't even act like that in real life. Some of them probably do. Like, probably one or two of them actually do. But the rest of them, this is acting. So they got y'all thinking like these people are toxic every single day they step outside. Nah, most of them ain't like that at all. They got y'all thinking out here that like, let's just use someone example. Megan Thee Stallion. Now, she may be shaking her ass because that's what the industry wants or that's what her company wants, but that's probably not how she is in real life.
Hotties. Shout out to the hotties.
I thought it was the thotties, but I don't know.
Of course you did.
So she got y'all thinking one way, and she acts a totally different way. The girl watches anime. Before that, I've never even known not too many black women that watched anime. And if you did, you watched it in silence. You didn't say it out loud or put it on your status.
Yeah, because I make it known. When my cousins used to watch this shit back in the day, I'm like, dude, I'm finna go to sleep.
Hey, some of that
when y'all done watching, I just can't get into it. And my point, like, that I'm bringing up is just because everybody doing it, if it's not you, you don't have to do it to fit in. You don't have to feel like, oh well, if I don't do this, then I'm not gonna be this and that. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I'm just being honest. Like, be yourself. If you like anime, then that's cool, but don't jump on board because Megan Thee Stallion did it or because this and that. Do it because it's what you want to do. Do it because, damn, she like it. Okay, cool. Well, I got somebody to relate to and I think anybody liked it. That's cool, but don't just do it just to get on the bandwagon. I'm not going to make a status saying, ooh, I'm toxic. Like, no, like, the only reason I'm gonna be toxic is because you did some shit to me. And I'm not even going to call that toxic. I'm going to call that you made some emotions flare. So I retaliated or I acted out because of what you did. But I'm not just going to do this shit just because. That's just not cute.
They may think that, hey, I can't get this guy that I'm really, wanting.
Extra attention.
Right, because he's not giving me no attention. So let me be extra. Let me be out here. Somebody that I'm not. Let me act like this. I can probably get his attention. You still probably won't get to do the attention because you just not for him.
And then sometimes you can feel the energy. So you can feel when somebody sincerely is a certain way and when somebody's not. You can tell when they're faking and when it's real. Like, you can tell that.
Really, who wants to deal with someone every single day? You got something to say. Every single day we arguing. Every single day. Like, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. So we go out to eat. Say we go out to eat. The waitress bring your food. It's something wrong with that they bring. Oh, what's wrong with this? This is what you ordered. All right, let's take it back. They bring the something else or something that what you said. Something wrong with that. Like, it's always something wrong with something.
Look,
like, or
when it comes to food,
now, if it's something wrong with the food that you ordered, that's different.
Right. Nice and
if
hot.
it's something wrong with it, then that's different.
Don't be like 54th Street. That's why they close on Lindbergh.
Yeah, that's just bringing you a cold, like, what was it, a hot plate, but the food cold. Like that made no sense. But
I'm saying, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, you always have a problem with something. Like, you just can't be normal for like 5 minutes. Like, everything has to be an issue. You always have to substitute something when we go out to eat, or you always have to. There's always something.
I subs, baby. I subs.
Subs sometimes, but every time we go out to eat, there's always something wrong with your food. Always. Like, we know as a group, you are the person. It's gonna be something wrong with your food because you're toxic. That's
one thing on this. I don't feel like that's toxic. If you just being petty now, if I'm like,
that's toxic.
If you bring me the food and I'm like, and put some hair in it or something, I'll be like, okay, well, like, that's toxic. But if you bring me my food and I taste it and it don't taste right, I'm paying for that shit, or you paying for the shit regardless.
Okay, that's not tasting right.
I want my shit to be right. If something's wrong with it, I'm going to send it back. Now, you don't have to do it in a mean way. That's in a rude way. That's the part that kills me. Like, okay, this shit is not right, so take it back and do it over. But you don't have to have an attitude. Well, you got to break that down, because I'm thinking you saying because something is truly wrong with my food, or it doesn't taste right, or I'm not feeling it, I don't like it. Then yeah, I have a right to exchange, or to say, okay, this isn't how it was last time. Did you all switch it up? But it's your approach of how you do it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about when you go out to eat and then there actually is something. I'm talking about every single time you go out to eat, whether it's with friends, girlfriend, or boyfriend, there is something wrong with your food. Now, I can get sometimes. Every damn time you go out, it ain't gonna be something wrong with your food. This not made like this. Oh, you told the waiter or waitress this, but what I meant was this. That's toxic.
Oh yeah.
That shit gets annoying.
I'm not gonna say that's toxic. That's just, I don't know if I'm gonna use that word for that though.
All of us at the table heard you say you wanted the chicken, but when she bring you the chicken, you said no, I wanted the salmon. You ain't say salmon, you said chicken. And then you making a big deal like we all didn't hear that. And we all looking at you like, nah, that's what you ordered. Nah, that ain't what I ordered. Bruh, that's being petty. Which
like,
in turn equals toxic.
Okay, so what else?
Because people take petty and toxic and put them together. Being petty. What's being petty? Example of being petty.
I don't know. You tell me.
No. I want you to tell me. No, don't try to touch. Don't touch the mic. It's on. Tell me what you think being petty is.
Okay, example. Like, this is a real pet peeve. I live in a household full of men, and in some cases, even my son, they will leave the toilet seat up. I feel like that's being petty because you want me to fall in. Like, if I'm real sleepy or something, which this has never happened to me, but that's an extreme case. Let's switch to something else. Okay, petty.
Wait, let's get back to that. Turn around, look at the seat, put it down.
That's all I shouldn't have to do that shit flat out. I shouldn't have to do that shit. I shouldn't have to do that shit.
DJ, when
you get done, put that fucking toilet seat down. How do we get on this? I started it. At the end of the day, put the toilet seat down. That's a pet peeve for all women across the world. We hate that shit.
Petty.
Clean your piss up. Why are you peeing around the toilet? The hole is big enough. You find every other motherfucking hole with your dick, so find that hole. That has been on my mind a long time. Had to get that out. So back to what is petty.
If you're in your hole that big, that's an issue.
That was kind of, no. Don't try to turn this shit around. Like I said, that toilet hole is big enough for you to get the pee in the target. You can get your penis in every fucking pussy that you want it in, so you can get your fucking penis in the toilet hole. I had to get, bruh.
Yo. So
this shit, that was kind of petty.
All right, petty.
Because that turned, so that was a great example. Right. But I meant every word that I just fucking said.
But another definition of what you think petty is besides the penis.
You give an example, because mine was like.
Okay. So, being petty. Let's see. Your man go to the mall. So, he go to the mall. So, he want to do something nice. So, he see this pair of shoes. He think the shoes dope. Usually men got good taste in shoes. Usually. So he see this
tennis shoes.
Yeah. I'm only talking about this.
So Jordans.
He saw this nice pair of Jordans. Let's say nice pair of J's. All right. I buy these for you. I bring them home. I set them on the bed. You come home now. You don't like these. You just gonna look at them, open it,
and flop the box back.
What the fuck are these? Yo, them cold. These the new Jordans. Gray. You know I don't like gray. What in here y'all got this? That's petty. That's toxic. You could just just take it. You can return it another motherfucking day. But you gotta be let it known to him after he did it on his own accord. He didn't ask you. He even knew your shoe size. He just did it on his own because you don't like the color gray. You can make gray work with anything. You can make it work. Just because you don't wear gray, you don't like gray, you finna make it be known right then and there, them ugly to you.
Or the different approach could be, oh, you know, babe, I really appreciate that you took the time and you actually bought me some shoes today. Don't be upset. Could we look for maybe a different color? But I do appreciate it. Or either this, I'll try them on, see how, but if not, if I see another pair, would you be cool if I exchange it for, would that be, either way, I feel like you'd be upset though.
But no, you wouldn't be, at that point in time, how you explain it, no, I'm good. Yeah, okay, cool.
Because first way, the nigga ain't gonna want to do this shit no more.
Right. Toxic. Petty. For no reason. Because you could have said it in a different way. You could have, thank you. You know, shit, you could have gave it to a friend. I don't matter. But the thing is,
no, I ain't gonna buy some shit. You give it to your homeboy.
Let me take that back. That was just dumb. But here's the thing.
Fuck.
That's being petty.
Sorry, I got in my feelings.
Toxic, petty, same thing. That's how we equate it now. It's the same exact thing. Being toxic equals being petty. Let me just be petty about this. So
do you think men are, or because I know you said this is predominantly a woman thing, right? So do you think that men? Well, we know that everybody, man or woman, is toxic, but have you seen any type of examples? Of course. But do they glorify it? Do they like put it out there like I'm toxic?
Ain't no man, that I've seen. There's typically not a man that I've seen that'll be like, oh yeah, I'm toxic. Now, a man will say, I ain't got nothing but good dick for you.
That's toxic.
Right. Now, he will say that.
That's his form. That's his way of saying,
like, I ain't got nothing for you but good dick and heartache. That's what he gonna tell you. That's a form of, yes, being toxic. So he's saying he ain't the man you want, but still, a woman will still go for that guy.
That's his version of being toxic.
But he will tell you that up front, and you still go for that man. Most of them do. And then you want to blame the world. You want to blame America. Excuse me, America. But this man, no. You knew what he was.
A lot of men, hold up, don't.
I'm not talking about every man. I'm talking about this.
Don't pull the cover back unless you're ready for me to peel the next bitch back. Don't do that.
You gonna peel the muffin cap back blue for real?
Don't do that. Are we staying on toxic or we going to the next level? Because I'll be ready.
I'm talking about, you just asked me about a man being toxic, and that's about the extent of what you see with a toxic.
That's a way, yeah.
But you're not seeing men on there. Oh, I'm a toxic man. I'm just petty. Nah. Some women even say they glorify being mean. Like,
I haven't seen that.
Shit.
I've seen like toxic statuses and shit.
I've seen a lot of women that glorify shit. I'm mean as fuck. You mean? You think it's cool to be mean? Who the hell wants to talk to a woman that's mean? Not saying that you just got an attitude. A little attitude problem. You mean all the time. So mean for no reason. So you just mean.
I'm gonna push it towards another gear, but still kind of staying in the same realm of things. So let's say you go to the mall. I'm gonna try to give two clear cut examples, somewhat. First example, this has something to do with being mean, and you can kind of put toxic in there too if you want to, whatever. Go to the mall, you see this chick or whatever, think she look good or whatever. You walk up to her, she give you a hard time. You like, hey, how you doing? You look so good. Thanks. She keep walking, keep looking. I see you don't have a ring on your finger. Whatever lame ass shit y'all be saying. All this shit.
I be lame.
Whatever y'all be saying, I don't know. Whatever y'all be saying.
Y'all think everything lame, but go ahead.
I'm just talking shit. But yeah, whatever you be saying. Be like, it might not be there, but I'm married, so just leave me alone. Like she pushing you to the side.
She don't want to be bothered.
She don't want to be bothered, but at the same time, maybe you push a little bit harder and eventually she's like, fine, I'll give you my number. Or maybe she doesn't, whatever. Versus you go to a woman and she makes it really easy. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, And this really didn't have to do with being toxic.
You know, some men would rather.
Would you rather work for it? Or do you feel like that woman, that example that I gave, the woman was being too mean? Would you rather the person be like, okay, yeah, I don't have.
You want the true answer?
I'm single, yeah.
You want the honest answer?
Shit.
The easy one. I'm telling you, guys would now.
I've heard some guys say they don't want it easy.
Some say no.
You make it too easy. No.
Some say you make it too easy to hit. But like I've heard a lot of guys even say, just give me a hint that you're interested in me. A hint. Like some women, they can be feeling you. But they'll look your way with a mean mug and just look away. But then to her, she wants you. How the hell is you supposed to know that? Now, some guys just say make it easy to the point where, hey, I can get your number and then we can go from there. I'm not saying make it easy throughout the whole entire dating process. Make it easy to the point.
I'm talking about up front. Y'all first meet each other, you trying to talk to her.
Well, some people like that. Some women are guarded like that. But you got to know how to break the ice. You got to know what to say, what to do. Sometimes sometimes you come up, hey, how you doing? My name is this. Just off your looks, you get a number. Some niggas got to work hard as shit for it. It's just what it is. You know, 90% of the time you're going off looks.
So what about them lame ass niggas that when you at mobile, because it's happened a lot at mobile, when you at mobile and you dunk in your gas. And I'm going in for some gum and like some water or whatever, right? And then, you know, dude try to come, what you looking like that for? I'm giving you an example, like real life shit. Like real life. And they come up to you and, you know, they're trying to talk to you like, no, you know, I'm not single, I'm married. They keep going like, no, really, honestly, like I got 8 kids, you know, and it's just too much going on. I just, you know, whatever little lie you say, but you're saying it at least that second time in a nice way. You're not like being mean. And the person's like, oh, well, you know, we can't be friends. Like you can't have friends. No, nigga, we can't be friends. Fuck you, nigga. Do you not understand that I don't want shit to do with you? Like you ugly as fuck, you dusty as fuck. Like if we start going off on you, then we wrong, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why. Because every nigga love to say, and even in the inbox too, well, you can't have no friends. Nigga, what the fuck we gonna be friends for? All you trying to do is fuck. You know that I have a man. You know that I'm not single.
But it starts as friends.
If it's true, doesn't at the end of the day, at that point in a man's mind, what they trying to do?
Yeah, we all know they trying to fuck.
Same thing if it was a woman, vice versa. If the woman know that you got a woman and she don't give a fuck, when she fuck you, she feel accomplished. You know why? Because she feel like she has a chance to take you from your woman. Mm-hmm. That man may not feel like that he can take you from your man, but most of the time men are cool being laid back in the cut. And they just like the idea of if they see you out, they can look in your face and smile like, what's up, bro, and keep going. Mm-hmm. Both of them. That's some toxic ass shit. You like how I just put all that shit together? Ah!
Wow. So
that's some toxic ass shit though.
I'm gonna give advice to my men out there. Hey man, what you start this is what you should start doing. When you try to talk to a female, carry a whole bunch of ones on you, right? Go up to her. What's up? My name is. Throw the money in there. Throw it up on her. Then walk away.
Funny you say that. So I was in Walgreens some years ago.
That's what you should do.
No, that's offensive. And this man, literally, it was me and a homegirl standing in line, and this man literally like took out some money and like started doing that. And I looked at him and I almost said, "Nigga, what the fuck you think this is?"
No, I wasn't serious, but I mean,
I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. It's all types of niggas out here.
Yeah,
like,
because I'm when I say dudes will try anything, because some shit probably what worked on this woman may work on this one. So they gonna see how many women they can get this off on. Like, no bullshit. That's what they gonna see. They gonna find out. No bullshit. This may work with a woman. Hey, little bit, come here. That may work on one woman. That ain't gonna work on another woman.
It's certainly fucking not. I wish you would fix your lips. Almost call me a bitch. I got something for your ass.
Some women like, hey, little shorty.
Let me calm down. Look, you done got me heated. Like, I'm thinking about shit from the past.
Hey, little
okay,
shorty,
look,
bring your little fine ass over. Let me see that ass. You know it. anything, a lot of shit can work on different women. Some women are used to hearing that shit, so that's what they go for. Some women are not used to hearing that shit, so they go off.
That reminded me. My ex tried to say one time, we was talking to someone, whatever, be like, oh yeah, my bitch. I corrected him so quick. Yo, what? Let me let you know something. If you think you finna refer to me as your bitch, you my bitch. Okay?
How is that any better?
Because at the end of the day, I'm nobody's bitch.
But now he your
so,
bitch.
You damn right. If you gonna say that I'm your bitch, then understand you definitely my bitch. Or I suggest that you don't call me a bitch no more. I didn't hear him say, and I didn't hear him call me a bitch anymore.
Well, if you put it like that, then hell yeah.
But that's my point. Like, I just feel like, how did I get there?
I don't know, but it's
okay, but that's some toxic ass shit though.
Right. Hey, you hear me?
That's what I'm saying. So toxic comes in different forms. That's how I form that together.
See, I'm helpful, but it's
he did not do that shit.
Shit. But here's the thing.
Did I just say that?
Here's the thing. It's glorified too much though. Like people just can't be okay with being themselves, being normal. It has to be toxic. Like you have to always complain about something. You always have to have a problem with something. You always have to be loud.
But also with that, I'm gonna say about complaining and stuff. If your woman is not saying anything, and y'all like to call it bitching, whatever. If she's not saying anything, she don't probably want you no more, bruh. You ain't doing enough for her, bruh. Or either she didn't try to come to you and communicate something thoroughly to you, and now she's on the verge of complaining. And when she stops complaining, it's a problem. A lot of men are always saying, "Oh, you bitch too much, you this, you that." Maybe she's just concerned for your ugly ass. Ever thought about that? I'm just saying, just take a deep breath, breathe, and just think about it.
Every single time.
I'm not saying every single time, but if your girl is not saying anything, if your girl is not trying to tell you a different way, a different approach of doing something, or just showing some type of care, yes, complaining is caring. In some instances, it is. If I'm willing to tell you that this is not working versus me just going out fucking with somebody else, I care enough for you not to do that. I care enough for you to try to fix the situation that we're going through. So I'm just putting that out there on that perspective. Stop always saying that your girl is bitching and doing this and doing that. Really look at the situation and take a look in the fucking mirror and say, maybe I am doing something wrong. Maybe this is me. I meant that, but I don't know what was so funny at the end. But I did mean that.
Maybe it's because she's toxic.
Look, I don't glorify none of this shit about being toxic. I don't do none of that. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, don't think that it's like the cutest thing in the world to be toxic. Like it's something to praise. Praise doing something together. Praise building your credit. Praise, having enough money for a down payment for your first car. Praise getting your first credit card. Praise some stuff that's really going to make you financially stable or is going to get you to your goals. Praise getting your degree. Praise, graduating high school.
Praise being a black man and a black woman and not niggas.
Yeah, that too. I need to stop. I said nigga a lot on this show.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to stop saying
that.
But
I'm just being honest. If you being extra toxic, you being a nigga. You not being a man. If you being extra toxic, you acting like a bitch. You're not being a woman.
No.
If you think it's cute, if you have a reason for it, that's different. But just thinking that it's cute overall, that's not where it's at. We can do a lot better than that. We're not saying that there's not going to be things that you need to work on. That's everybody. I have a ton of stuff that I need to work on, okay? I voice my opinion entirely too much, and that's fine. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck. But that's a part of me being toxic, and I grasp that. But at the same time, I really don't care because it's all about being yourself.
That's a contradiction.
It was. But that's why I just said I need to work on some things. But you're not going to catch me glorifying my flaws.
Yeah.
So stop glorifying your flaws. Stop thinking that being toxic is cute.
Right.
Get your shit together. If you do know that you're toxic, fix those things that make you toxic, if that's what you want to call it. And
so also,
let it be.
What we want to do is shout out. We'll start doing shout outs. Shout out In the Loop.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. You the one that it actually was your idea. So shout out
it was
pizza place. They make
what's the pizza place called?
In the Loop.
Okay, because he probably now it is in the Loop in U City, but it literally is called In the Loop.
I said that already, but
I'm just making sure.
In the Loop, black owned.
People probably think you talk. Never mind. I'm just gonna
black owned.
It's frustrating.
Black owned. They good, great service. You know, I just thought it was cool. It was only 2 of them, and they gave us the best customer service, whether better than people that had like a whole staff of people.
For real, they was
and
good.
The food was fire.
And we're gonna start actually sharing, like, you know, a lot more information about different black owned businesses and things like that, because we want to put y'all out there. So anybody, again, we want y'all to like, share, subscribe, give us feedback and everything, but also you know, again, just, you know, tell people about, you know, our show, our what you want to call it, our YouTube channel, our podcast, whatever you want to call it, so we can actually share with y'all whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it's late. Anyway, we just want to share. For real. At the end of the day, we just want to share y'all businesses and share what you all do, because we just want to, you know, give back to y'all like you all are giving back to us watching our show. So that's about it.
All right, y'all. We out.
Peace out.
Peace.